Hey pals, how are you? I'm good. I hope you're good. I wanted to share a pretty cool project. These are beach badges to Manteloking Beach here in New Jersey. My customer started collecting them from 1951. She has 1951 through 2019? Oh no, 2020. For all of these decades, she and her family would attach them to these strings. She wanted to have these put behind glass and preserved. They are attached to these strings in the back. A lot of these badges are really old and the pin is kind of rusty. They're weathered, but then also the plastic on the older ones are super brittle. So they're really delicate. Not this one, this is from last year, but you know, 1951 is pretty delicate. So this is what I'm doing. They're being attached to these little pieces of foam board that I cut. And then the foam board will be glued down to the board. All right, let me get to work and I will share this with you when I'm done. Holy mackerel, I got a lot to do. Okay, pals, finished. Look at it. Look how cute. Definitely came out good. I wish I had saved all of my beach badges from the years, although I haven't had a beach badge in a decade probably. But how cool. So, if you have any friends who have a beach house, you might want to tell them they need to do this. How cute! I think she's gonna love it. 70 years of beach badges. Very cool.
Are you a Girl Scout?
No, I didn't know it was a thing.
Oh, cool. Ooh, we're on fire.
Fire! What are you making?
Leg warmers.
Stop. It's really
From
cute.
yarn from that new
Mother
yarn shop.
Knitter?
Mother Knitter.
Yes.
It's called Into the Weeds.
Oh, that's a cute little name.
Mm-hmm. This is way better than working.
This is way better. We just had a pee break.
We sure did. My dad would be so proud.
Peeing in the woods. It's cleaner than the gas station. Miller doesn't know how to drive today.
Oh!
How did you miss it?
Maybe I didn't. It's because you confused me with all those multimedia presentations you're doing over there.
Did you just cuss?
No.
I've been working on my Masaman vest. I had a snafu because I misread my directions, so I had to unstitch or tink. Had to tink. So yeah, we're heading home now.
Tink?
That's knitting backwards. So he.
You guys are such dorks. Oh my god. Oh, it's so dorky. Tink.
It's knit spelled backwards.
I know now. Weirdos. Go ahead.
Continue.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh look guys, look out the window. Aw, punkies. Oh, there's a hayride in a corn maze. Corn maze.
All right, no squirrels.
No squirrels. So anyway, we're about an hour from home, and it was a good day, right? Was it good to see your mama?
Yes.
Yeah, she's really cute, and she's just so sweet. Does she ever get cranky? Like, do you ever remember her being cranky when you were a kid?
No.
Did she ever get mad at you?
Yeah.
She really is that sweet. Oh man. Anyway, just wanted to fill you guys in. Okay, bye. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm so excited. My garlics came in. I'm planting garlics. It's hard to do with chickens. They get in everything. So I am picking through and separating the cloves and then burying them. So we plant them in fall and they overwinter, and I will harvest them next June. Blue, get out of the way. It's about 2 inches deep. All my rows. So excited. Yeah, so garlic's next year. So in order to keep chickens out of my garlic, I'm just gonna put up a temporary fence. I've got my T-posts. I've got some wire fencing. I don't even know what this is called. And I will just zip tie them together and voila, garlics are good to go. I still have a lot of beans to pick. They still have to dry, lots to dry. And then the last of the tomatoes. This is it. End of the season, end of the road. This will all turn into compost. Well, those tomatoes will be sauce, but compost, and compost. A healthy tomato. You cannot have nice, neat, orderly anything with chickens. I don't really mind. 'Cause look at them turning my compost for me. And turning other things, but hey, we'll take it. Whoa, Aim, you are digging a really deep hole. Look how sad my collards are. Look at that. I have to say, after chickens broke in to my beds and annihilated my broccolis and my cabbage, I kind of let all of the other veggies fend for themselves. And clearly you can see they're not doing such a great job fending for themselves. I don't see a caterpillar here, but there's gotta be one. That's a whole heck of a lot of damage. I'm sorry, collards. You were gonna be some yummy greens and beans, weren't you? I see no caterpillar. He's healthy. He's pretty healthy. You look sad. Look at those holes. Oh, there's a little turd nugget. You see him? He'll be some chicken food. Actually, he's so small and the chickens are so far away, I might just squish him. Oh, I see another one. Okay. So, there's one. He may be dead. Oh wait, I thought I saw one. It's just a piece of the collard. Oh no, there they are. Little buggers. You see them? There's like a whole family of them. Right there. Whole family of turd nuggets. All right, I'm gonna get them and feed them to the chickens. Okay, you see the nuggets? You see the dino beasts? Hold on. Girls have to be on camera. Well, they just stole it from me. Guys, there were bugs on that, you big turds. Ow, not my fingers. Look, there's, oh my goodness. Let me get more. Because there's more down here. I didn't get nearly all of them. Look at them. Oh my gosh, they're just... And of course they're in the center, so they're eating like the baby leaves. Losers. All right. Let me catch them. I'll be right back. Oops, sun. Okay, I got a ton. Now they will be happy. Let's see, I'm gonna go in the coop instead of the fence. Or in the run. Sorry for the shaky camera work. I only have one hand. Okay, come on girls. Chick. This is gonna hurt a little, but I'm doing this for you guys. I hope you like watching chickens eating worms. Are you girls ready? Come on. Ow. Did you get them? They got them all. Good girls. So I put this little meeting with you on my schedule today because it seems like I haven't been able to fit it in. I've been vlogging so much that I keep forgetting to sit down and chat with you about the things that I'm making and what's new here at the shop. So I wanted to fill you in on a little bit. Let me show you the things that I've been working on. I have no finished objects for you, but I have some whips. I have this in the coolest bag that my friend Sue, she is Prairie Bag Works. You can find her at Prairie Bag Works. I will link below. But look, they're picture frames. I love it. Okay, so I started a vest written by Elizabeth Smith called the Massaman vest. Oh, I just dropped my yard. It is a really potato chippy knit. It is bottom up. And I think what I like about bottom up projects is that you just start. You don't have to think about anything. You just, there's no, this to deal with. So that is the front of the vest and also the back. It's mirror images. And then the sides and the underarm is a really cool garter stitch rib. Yes. And then this garter stitch panel, so it's like double, goes up and then over the shoulder. It's really fun to work on. I am at the point that I need to separate for the front and back and the armholes, which is very exciting. I haven't decided, and I don't know if any of you have done this before, so comment below. If I measure from my underarm and my back versus my underarm and my front, they are very different numbers. So I'm thinking Do I take a little bit from the back and push them forward? Oh, but I can't, can I? Because of this panel here. Anyway, I was thinking that I would do that. I would kind of, you know, if my armholes are in the middle of the circle, but my body is a little bit smaller in the back. You can't really see that. Maybe pushing the armholes to the back a little to give myself more room here. I don't know. Or should I just increase a little bit in the rib section to give myself some space in the front and then come back down? I don't know. We'll see. I don't think I need to do much in the back. I just get nervous when I make patterns like this that are basically the same on the front and the back, because I guess that's all patterns. I have no idea now that I'm thinking about it. But my body's not made that way. So why would I have more fabric in the back when I really need it in the front? Let me know your thoughts. So I am, oh, sorry. So I said this was an Elizabeth Smith pattern. Yes, I said all that. It uses worsted weight yarn, and I am using Quince & Co. Lark, which I believe is the yarn that she called for. It's in the gingerbread colorway. I think it's perfect. I wish, well, yeah, I wish I had thought to make this color in a cardigan instead, because do you see how perfect it is with my dress? But I don't think a vest would look good with the short sleeves. So, oh well, it would be perfect. So it's going super fast because I'm knitting this on a US 9 5.5 millimeter needle. It's my ChowGoo interchangeable set. Absolutely enjoying this. This pattern is so easily memorized. And of course, the way Elizabeth Smith writes her patterns, it's just very logical. So it fits my brain, and I don't have to look at the pattern. I'm going to have to start looking at the pattern now that I'm decreasing, but I love it. I'm hoping to have this finished, I don't know, in maybe the next week or two would be awesome. Isn't it pretty? Okay, so that's that one. Do I have anything to say about it? No, it's awesome. You should make this. There's no sleeves. Okay, my next whip. It's a pair of socks. I just snipped it. So this was a sock tube that I had cranked by Freckled Whimsy. I have some more yarn that I want to send out for cranking, which I think I'm going to send to my friend Aquila, who is a Lefty Knitter podcast here on not Instagram, on YouTube. Anyway, I would like to have more tubes cranked because I absolutely love getting them back and just doing my heels, toes, and cuffs. And I love cutting them in half. So this was a tube. I knit the cuff and I knit the cuff. Also, look at this. Look at that perfect stretch. Do you see that? For now on, if I'm doing a toe up, I'm only doing the sewn bind off because it's the best stretchy and it's not flary. I mean, it flares a little because it's ribbing, but oh my gosh. I like the way it looks. So I would like to see if I could. So that's what I'll be doing. Although sometimes I think I want to do a tubular bind off. Do you have to have a tubular setup before you can do a tubular bind off? I would like that too. Okay, so I cut them in half. So I'm ready to pick up and knit some toes. Once I knit the toes, I'm going to have Paul Miller try on a sock. Because if it fits his leg, which the reason why I'm having him try it on is because I don't think it will. Although he has skinny legs. I don't know. We'll see. If they fit him, I will make these for Paul Miller. If not, I might just leave them heal less and wait and see if I want to give these away to someone and then knit them to the size or cut them to that size. This is an Into the World colorway that I bought at Rhinebeck years ago. Do I know the colorway? No, but it's Into the World. Would you like to see the stripes again? Pretty, right? Don't you think, Paul Miller? I hope they fit him. I am knitting these on, I don't know where I put the needles, which is why they're not on needles. I have to find them. I feel like I dropped them either in my couch or in my car. And I believe I'm knitting them on a size 0 or a size 1. I go between the two. This is pretty thin fingering weight yarn, so I think I'm using a 0. That's what I'm knitting. It's so much fun. I'm enjoying my knitting right now. Do you want to see an acquisition, a personal acquisition? I'll also show you some shop stuff too, but for myself. So do you guys watch here on YouTube Marina? Yes, Marina Skua. She is a fiber artist living in Bath, England, and I met her on my trip to Norway. Patricia, who is Knitography here on Instagram and on the YouTubes, she gave me so many good friends. And Marina is an extremely talented maker. She's very inspiring. Go check her out. She writes patterns, she dyes yarn, she spins yarn, but she also uses things on hand. Like, she is really inspiring if you want to see how to slow down and appreciate making things by hand that might take a long time. She's very cool. She had grasses or leaves growing in her backyard and she dried them and then made baskets. She saved yarn clippings, from weaving in ends or around the ties around the yarn, and just scrap yarn, and she spun them and made new yarn. She's the coolest. So check her out, Marina Skua. And actually this is her. That's Marina right there. So this is her baby alpaca yarn, and this is her 4-ply wool yarn. All of her yarns, alpaca and wool, are sourced in her neighborhood. Maybe it's not her neighborhood, but in her very local region. And I just think she's so cool. So she just put a pattern out. It's a hat pattern, and there's also a corresponding mitten pattern. It's called, oh shoot, I just wrote it down. I'm going to put it here, and I'll link to the pattern also on Ravelry. That calls for holding some of her alpaca and some of her 4-ply yarn together. So she dyed this. I think these two colors together, see how you can see some of the purple in with this magenta color? Oh yeah, you can see it there too. I think this is going to make the best hat. So maybe I'll even insert a picture here too so you can see what the hat looks like. I am so happy to have bought this yarn from her. What she's doing and how now it's funny. So she's really into sustainability and low carbon footprint. So buying this from her and having it shipped from Bath, England to the United States doesn't really fit in with what she's doing. But at the same time, I love what she's doing and I wanted to support a little bit. I think the better way for me to support would probably be to be a patron of hers and not have this stuff shipped here. But I'm excited to have it. The yarn, the baby alpaca is scrumptious. And I don't know the blends. Can I look at this for a second? Let's see. The sheep that provide the wool for this yarn live on an eco farm on the Mendip Hills. This is called Mendip. The yarn is spun in the UK and hand-dyed in Bath. It's woolen spun, springy and rustic, perfect for colorwork, cables, and steeking. Can I read you the alpaca? Okay, thanks. The alpacas that provide the fiber for this yarn live on a small farm in Somerset, England. The yarn is spun in the UK and hand-dyed in Bath. It has a beautiful drape and subtle sheen that makes it perfect for shawls and elegant garments. Elegant and rustic. That is me. So, Marina, if you're watching this, thank you for my yarn. I can't wait to make my hat that you designed. Okay, so that was my stash acquisition. I can never say that. I bought some yarn for the store because it's a yarn shop. I restocked a lot of Malabrigo, which is one of the best sellers at the shop. So I put some away already, but what you can see on that table there is Rios, Sock, and Avorio. And then I got a bunch of Rasta. So this is available on my Etsy shop. There may not be pictures. Listen, guys, I'm a one-woman show, okay? So if you do need a Malabrigo fix, check out my Etsy shop. I will be listing all of the colors that I have in the listings. However, there may not be coordinated pictures yet because I still have to take pictures. But I figured everyone knows Malabrigo. If there's a color that I have, you can always scooch over to the Malabrigo site and take a look at it. Have you guys seen Malabrigo's website? They've updated it big time, and it's much more, it's easily navigated. So go check out their website. So yeah, there's a lot of new Malabrigo in stock. There's always something new in that, like there's always colors being replaced, either quince. I need to place another O wool order because I was cleaned out. Yay. But yeah, so anytime if you need anything, hit me up. All right, I think I am going to finish chatting with you now, and I'm going to get back into the back. I have a couple more cross stitches that I want to mount and have ready for framing for next week. All right, ciao.